Namaste and a warm welcome to Soulful Vibes with our graceful host, Ila Verma ji, whose presence and vision continues to
Hello.
inspire us all. और मैं आपकी अपनी मीनू मेहंदी रता, your moderator for today. Sacred Conversation Soulful Vibes would not be complete without our guest, Neeta ji. We are deeply blessed to have with us our very special guest, Neeta ji, a renowned spiritual healer, a soul alignment coach from Mumbai, with over 25 years of experience. Neetaji has beautifully blended healing modalities such as Reiki, Theta Healing, Shamanic Healing,
Shamanic healing.
Sham, sorry,
Shamanic healing.
Shamanic
Shaman.
Healing.
This is shaman.
Okay, Shamanic Healing, advanced crystal work, chakra balancing, and even light language and tantric Kali astrology to guide countless souls toward transformation and higher consciousness. Thank you, Neeta ji, for joining us.
Welcome,
Let us
Neeta ji.
let us
Welcome
all
to
open our heart and dive deep into today's soulful journey.
Sure.
welcome, Neeta ji, to our happening group and our podcast, कहानियां जो वायरल नहीं हुई.
Yeah, and thank you so much to Ila ji and Meenu ji for having me here today. So my name is Neetta Karkhanis. I'm basically from Mumbai, and my journey into healing started very, very early in life. So I would say that I would like to thank my parents for that. Like, my mom was spiritual and my dad was religious, and he believed in doing all rituals. And my mother was more spiritual, and she's the one who actually taught us, me and my siblings, to do Om meditation for manifestation. For like as all normal
At
human
what
beings.
age you started this?
So we started it at, I think I started at the age of 17, because at 18, I joined an airline. I joined Air India. I flew for many years. And I always felt like a misfit, like when you have, like, it's an actually imaginary world that people feel that, like, people only fly everywhere, they party, they do a lot of stuff, and so spirituality is the last thing that they expect to do there. But
that I agree.
yeah. So I think I managed to have a blend and a balance between both of it. And I think I managed it well. And so all the modalities that I've learned were started in my 20s, where I had this desire, seeking what is the purpose? Like, why am I doing this? Or why is this happening to me? Or why is that happening to me in life?
So
or
that
why,
curiosity.
Yes, like, why am I meeting the wrong person in life? And why did I have this pain in life? Or why did I have a broken relationship in life? And so on and so forth. And so I learned Reiki, then I learned Theramai, which is also a part of sort of a Reiki, but it deals with other elements. Like, Reiki deals with earth, and Theramai has the air, fire, and the water elements in it. Then I learned other stuff. I learned NLP, I learned crystals, I became a shamanic practitioner. And I think what changed the entire thing was when I learned Theta Healing.
Okay.
So yes.
So that was your journey. You were inspiration, not you got the while working with airlines, you thought that it was a misfit. So after that you got into spirituality.
I didn't think it was a misfit. I wanted that. That is what I manifested for myself, my mother.
Okay.
But I think that
after joining, you thought that it is not.
So because I love my job thoroughly. And I think everything that I am today is also, and the experiences is what makes us, right? So I had vast experiences, meeting people from all over the world, and all types of people, good, bad, ugly, beautiful, not so beautiful. And it's been an experience, and then at some point I felt that that was enough, and I
Mm.
needed to concentrate only on this.
Okay.
So yeah, so here I am,
Yeah.
soul alignment coach and energy alchemist.
So in a plain language, if people want to know actually what you do, because many people won't understand
Yes,
soul alignment, what is soul alignment?
absolutely. So I see people as like what we are. Like, I mean, we believe that those who believe that our soul reincarnates.
Yeah.
Life after life, and we are the body in this lifetime. So we carry a lot of things from our past life into this life. Yeah, some unfinished businesses, something that we need to learn, and the only thing that we take birth on earth, on planet earth, is basically to learn or to teach. There's nothing else. Everything else that we do, eat, drink, make merry, wear good clothes, do your hair, paint your nails, have relationships, are just the frills to the lessons that we need to learn. There's nothing else to it. Learn and teach, because we all need to learn from A to Z. और वो जब तक Z नहीं होता तब तक हम life लेते जाते हैं, and we keep on reincarnating. And so I help people align what is missing in their life. The energy is what we perceive. Like, I perceive if you're good, if I feel you're good. So that comes from a belief that I have to be open, and that everyone who comes to me, like I interact with, is just a learning lesson. So even if you're bad to me, I will go back and reflect as to why did this happen to me? Like, how did I invite this into my life? What do I need to learn from this person doing this to me? So I help people do that, because we have this mentality that we feel it is happening to me, but it's happening for me.
Why am I suffering only?
Why am I suffering? So the moment you just take that out as to that I am suffering, but no, it's happening because you have not learned that lesson. Until you do not learn the lesson, it's repeated over and over and over again.
Okay.
Neetta ji, you beautifully integrate multiple healing and modalities.
Yes.
From Reiki and Theta Healing to Tantric Kali astrology.
I'm not like Kali astrology. It's a Kundalini breathwork that I teach.
Okay. So how do you decide which modality to use for a person, and how do they complement each other? Like, how will you decide for me or Ila ji or anybody else? How do you decide कि किसके साथ कैसे? It's like,
so all modalities lead to one thing only: what you want to change and to achieve. Now, these are just words that we use for want of better words, because someone somewhere has introduced English language to us, and healing, changing is just words that we use. You can put any other word to that, because when I say, oh, you need healing, so people say, but I am not, there's nothing wrong with me. You mean I need healing? So healing doesn't mean कि आपके ऊपर कोई बैठा है या मैं डॉक्टर हूँ और आपको कोई दवाई प्रिस्क्राइब करूंगी और वो आप 2 महीने ले लेना and you will get better. No, it's not that. It's actually going within and seeing, why is this happening to me? It could be in any sphere of life. It could be in your career, in your relationships, in your job, or just in your personal interactions with anybody.
So I want to know one thing. When did you start the practice?
Okay, I kept practicing for the last 25 years.
Yeah, that I know. But since who was your first patient, who you call, or client?
So having people, meeting people all over the world was easier to have patience for me to practice it all. So I think I must have started practicing in about 2000, in the year 2000. When I did a Reiki and Teramai Sekim, and I used to.
Can I ask what he was suffering for? He or she was suffering
from? Okay, so I used to get my flying friends to say
Or
acha
Reiki
ye hai,
sessions.
yeah मैं ये कर सकती हूँ, like then when you learn something, and I think
You
it's
start.
a habit with everyone. We are more into, we want to change the world, and we want to change people, and we want to practice it on someone. So people have come to me as they're having a relationship issue, or they're having a health issue, like, oh, my back is hurting and I want a Reiki session. So I've done that. And then it doesn't happen. At times it happens instantly. And at times they need to come back to you more. That's what I saw in the Reiki thing there. Maybe I'm not so good, but the energy flows any which way. So like you feel it. The person is also feeling it. And so that's how it's
started. So at present, how you are taking the sessions?
Okay. So
for Reiki or for other?
No. So as I said earlier, that it is all integrated. Like every modality is basically about changing, about having energy flowing.
Yeah.
And you using the energy for yourself. Okay. So now as I would say, it is manipulating energy. Though I grew up thinking that manipulation word is wrong. You cannot manipulate people. But when we change energy, we're basically manipulating energy. So you help change the energy for the betterment. So today I take sessions online, in person also. So that is like a healing session. I would not call it a healing session anymore. It is like well, I call it a Theta session. People book a session. It's either to work with an inner child, or to work with like your ancestors or something. So after doing one session with them online or in person, either the person is like changed to that stuff, subconscious belief that they had, and then they might need something else. Then I would change it in Theta. So let me explain what Theta.
What is the full form of Theta?
Theta is theta brainwave, like alpha.
Like alpha, beta.
Okay, one thing, sorry interrupting you. When we are talking about this word healing, suppose you are sending some vibes to me.
Yes.
Because you're in Mumbai and I'm in Delhi.
Yes.
You're healing, you're sending somebody. Does it affect you also?
Yeah. So
it will.
Yes, of course it will affect. So you need to, it would drain you at times if you, if you do not have your own protection, as we say.
Yeah.
So this is a universal law. Okay, what is high and what is low will come like this. Okay, so even if you go, if you have a high energy vibe and you go into a mall, and after some time you come back, you are going to feel drained, because there would be people there who would have unknowingly taken your energy, and you would have unknowingly given it to you if you have not closed your energy. Yeah. But otherwise also, it's a universal law that everything balances. The same way as you have day after a night, and after after day goes away, again the night comes. That's as it's like, you don't have to think about that. The same way as whatever is higher, gone higher, and the other one is lower, you would either do it intentionally or unintentionally, it would happen. So when a healer has to keep his or her vibe always more higher, otherwise you're going to feel drained. You're going to take on their
problems,
their issues or their diseases, but or their symptoms. But it's also in the mind. So the mind has to be the thing that we work with. So subconsciously, if I believe that if I give healing to Meenuji, it'll come on to me, then it'll come on to me for sure. But if I believe that no, I am healing her, or I'm sending her healing vibes, and it's going to heal her, because healing is not my proprietary thing, right? It's not my patented thing. It's what the divine has given us. So it's coming from divine. I'm just the medium.
You are just the medium. Yeah,
Just
sure.
the medium. So
Very nicely explained.
I
Thank
want
you.
to know one thing. How many sessions you do for an individual if seeking help in relationship or for health or for career? I think these are the major issues now.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Health, wealth, and career.
Yeah.
Career.
So,
Yeah. No, relationships. That is
Relationship.
also a
Sorry.
major
Four.
problem.
Four.
Yeah.
and there are more linked to it also.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, but I don't
Exactly.
believe in going for sessions for wealth. I don't believe. I believe in karma, so it's better to do your work and
हमें
rather
कितना
than
पैसा
chasing
मिलेगा,
wealth.
हमारे पास कितना पैसा आएगा.
हाँ, वो आएगा जितना आना होगा उतना ही आएगा.
उतना ही आएगा.
So healing, ये भी belief है. The belief that we have got from, we have 4 types of beliefs, which is soul belief, which you have come from your past lives, not just one life. The soul has brought in. Then you have the core beliefs, which you pick up from in your mother's womb.
Environment or
In your mother's womb also you pick up a belief, which maybe after she's given birth to you, she has forgotten that and she's gone back to herself. But we stay with that. Like, say for instance, I know of people who have body issues, like body shame issues, because that they picked up in a mother's womb. I'm not good enough, I don't look good enough, I look at my body, it is so shameful. But after that mother has given birth, I'm sure she has got out of that after she's gone back to her body again. But this child is born with that belief in its being, and that goes on, and then that adds up to it. Yeah, I'm not good enough. So if you're not good enough, it will show in every sector of your life. Whether you go for an interview or you go for a relationship or to make money also, or you're standing in a line, or your turn comes and the counter shifts. If you feel I'm not good enough, nothing good happens to me.
Yeah, people take these things that nothing happens good.
Yeah, nothing good ever happens.
Yeah.
और जितना बोलते हैं हम, the word also
उतना
has
yeah, वो vibrations भी लेते हैं.
the vibration. So basically, healing is creating better vibrations for yourself. So coming back to your question, that sometimes healing happens instantly also.
Okay.
Like, say if you're healing on person's we've always been told money doesn't grow on trees, or that good people don't make big time money. You have to be bad to be that rich in life. कि तुमने कुछ खराब करना है, you have to cheat, or you have to do underhand deals, then only you will make money. These are what we hear from our parents or our ancestors or our elders, and we actually take it as a subconscious takes it, because a subconscious is constantly picking up things.
Yeah.
So consciously you might think, yeah, I want to be rich. But if you have I am like a big person. But if you have a belief that you have to work hard to make money, so you will see that the people next to you in your office is actually easily काम नहीं करो और उसको पैसे मिलते, सैलरी मिलते, और आपको कुछ और मिल जाता है, काम पे काम, like you have because that's your belief. So you attract it, because we mirror what we are inside. So for some people it takes a longer time, but if you get to the root problem or the root cause of that belief, where it comes from, so you go to that, I take them to that time
point
and remove it from there.
Okay.
And for some people, see, I can remove it, but the person has to also believe, it is true, कि वो गया है. Like, it's like, अच्छा, it's easy. Some people do not believe कि no, ऐसे थोड़ी हो सकता है. I can go back in this, sitting in your living room or online, I can go and change it. So maybe
even in medicines also.
Yes.
अगर आप medicines पे भी नहीं believe करोगे तो वो जल्दी क्यों नहीं होता है?
वो काम नहीं करता.
तो बिलीव तो बहुत चीज पे है. अगर आप बिलीव करोगे तभी वो चीज
वो
fruitful.
saying है ना, you can take a horse to the pond, but you cannot make him drink water.
So
आप
everything is about our beliefs.
Yeah.
believes, exactly.
Subconscious.
And this is again the chakras also interrelated with all this.
Yes, they are interrelated. Like if you have, say, if you have shame, guilt, any kind of I mean, we're humans, so we are going to have ups and downs of emotions in life. Like one day you are happy, and the next day you're not so happy. So it does affect. If you hang on to it, it is going to affect. So like we all know that we have 7 chakras is what we work with, but actually there are many more chakras. I think I've heard we have about 80,000 chakras. Like even the tip of your finger there would be small chakras, and in your palms and in other known things. But so chakras are what? They're just energy circles.
We just
The
know
energy
from
circles.
here only this 7 chakras.
And you have beyond that also,
Yeah, beyond that also.
which goes beyond us into space,
Space.
into the universe.
So, how you have cured many people? So, what was the experience with them?
You have many who
और या मतलब कितने के साथ आप जल्दी ट्रीटमेंट मतलब उनको क्योर कर दिया, किसी को टाइम ज्यादा लगा इस टाइप से?
I found like in my experience, I would like to say that there was this one case which was about 6 months earlier, where the lady is a doctor in the army, and she actually looked me up through my website on Google and through the website, and she came to me. She called me, and she has an autistic child.
Okay.
And she stopped working as a doctor because she felt that she was not good enough because she cannot heal her autistic child. And so we did a session with her, and of course she has a whole lot of other beliefs. So this is so understand that the child was born to her to probably teach her something. Like she needed to learn something from the child, because a child chooses his or her parents.
Mother's womb.
We don't choose a child. Yeah. So the child chose her and chose to be autistic. And she was doing everything for the child, but she felt that she has failed as a doctor because she can't treat. And she stopped working. I think she took a long leave, or she quit or something like that from the army. But she's also angry that she can't be a doctor for which she's studied and she loved her job. She can't because of my son. And so it took some actually deep work on her to make her believe that your child has a different life, a different soul path, and your soul path is different. But you have come together. So you have to take a look at what is that trying to teach you. That are you an expert at autism? No, you're not. So you can't say I failed at that. Is that your field of expertise or specialty? No, it's not. So how can you say that you have failed to treat him? Yeah. So you have to see that, and autism, they say that being autistic, it means you are the most genuine and truest soul. Because जो मन में आता बोल देते, हम क्या करते हैं, हम नहीं, इनको ये
पहले सोचते हैं
अच्छा नहीं लगेगा, then my position will not be so good here in the company, so I can't tell off my boss, I have to be sweet to him, or I should be nice to this friend, मैं उसके घर पे dinner पे आई हूँ, तो I have to say, oh, you're looking so good, oh, you lost so much of weight. They tell you what is it on your face. Okay, and the part of the OCD that they seem to have, ऐसे ही होना है, ऐसे ही करना है, that you can, in a lot many ways, can actually control it. So I told her that you need to start seeing those things, how you can help him grow as a good human being, and not put him down as saying, oh, because you're like this, I've left my job.
Yeah.
And because you can't be treated, I am a failure.
That will be abuse for him, na? That will
So
be
this is what
abuse.
I told her. Yeah. So it took her couple of sessions to actually get to it.
Okay.
Then I says, you know what? I see you going back to work. She says, no, I can't go back to work. I says, and I feel that you should go back to work. Logically,
because there will be a guilt always that I left the job.
Yeah. So
Because
she
of him.
said, no. Usko servant was actually laughing at him, at his actions. I says, aise bahut milenge. They laugh at you also, because if they do not see you the way they are, I mean, human beings are like that. Anything that you can't.
That is not normal, yeah.
No, anything, even us, if they can't slot us, acha, ye, isko main kahan slot karu? Very intelligent or spiritual or like very fashion conscious, main kahan slot karu isko?
That is
then they fear you. Then they fear you. Then they don't. Then they'll just either disregard you if they're in powerful position. They'll disregard you. Or I said, so don't let that affect you.
Okay.
I said, get a servant, get help, be with him, but it's trying to teach you something. It's trying to bring out the best in you, and so do that.
She's joined back.
Yeah, she joined.
And her son is okay now?
No, he's still autistic.
No, matlab, autistic may be a different
Yeah. So he's only 10 years old. He's like not even a teenager. So it's easier at this time to from this beginning, if you try to inculcate
some habits or some hobbies also,
and make them feel more normal than anything else that you can do it. I mean, what the world says, tum karo nahi karo, wo baatein karte rahe. So yeah, some interesting cases, yes.
नहीं तो ये तो बहुत अच्छा, मतलब हाँ, लोग को भी, ऑडियंस हमारे सुनेंगे तो उनको भी समझ में आए, क्योंकि बहुत ऐसे पेरेंट्स हैं जो हम लोग भी जानते हैं, यहाँ पे मदर्स अपना गिव अप की हैं जॉब ड्यू टू ऑटिज्म चाइल्ड, क्योंकि जनरली आजकल न्यूक्लियर फैमिली है तो उसमें इश्यूज आते हैं। तो ये तो हो गया आपका। अब हम ये जानना चाहेंगे कि डू यू टेक क्लासेस फॉर दिस योर course?
So it's there on my website also. I teach Theta Healing as like I'm an instructor also. I'm an instructor. There are many levels in Theta Healing. So I teach up to 4 levels. So you can learn Theta and do the self-healing on yourself. And also others, like apart from taking sessions, I teach Theta Healing. I teach other things also, whatever is there on that list.
Okay. But how do people will connect with you if they want to have the courses?
You mean somebody who's watching?
Yeah, if he's from Mumbai or she's from Mumbai, from local people or outsiders.
Okay, so
people
they can, so my number is there, my website is there, or my Instagram page is there, and that Instagram page I really don't handle, but it can always go.
You can share with Ila ji so that she can share with our audience.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And also they can come to my retreats where it's more fun.
Just a moment. You tell me about your retreats a bit.
Okay, so my retreats are spiritual retreats. I mean, I call them spiritual retreats, but I take people to places of energies where the land has energy. And at times just being there also
for example.
So I take retreats to Egypt once a year. So we do so Egypt has places where which is related to chakras. Okay, so all the 7 chakras we cover, and of course there's also fun in it, and there's more activations that happen. So activations are something that we work with. I work with the galactic energies. So if in those activations, for whoever can accept it, it works for them. So it's like people who are like at a level 1 or level 2 of their journey in life and spiritualism. तो उनको वो लगता है अच्छा I have a feel good thing, I'm feeling good about it. And those who are a little higher in their journey, I've had someone speak light language actually, and it was like, oh my God, this happened in 2022 November, and she actually started speaking light language after that. So we remember things from where we have been from our past lives, and because इस लाइफ में तो कोई दूसरी लैंग्वेज नहीं बोलता, just we only speaking earth languages, right?
Yeah.
But she was speaking that language, and it's like I felt like, yeah, it's like
Working. So in Egypt, even in India, you go for retreats?
yes. So I've just come back from a retreat to Uttarakhand. So in Uttarakhand, we went to this place of Mahavatar Babaji. You must have heard. His cave is there. So that holds a lot of energy there. So
how many people accompany you in a retreat?
So in this
Minimum or maximum?
10 to 12. We had 10. We had 10. But I think maximum people who have come with me have been 20. So to Egypt, people like to come because there's more fun happening.
Yeah.
They're doing the other stuff also. So like it's not key.
You travel a lot also, na? You travel to other places also other than India.
Yes.
Which are those places?
I live 4-5 months in the US for every year. Because I have a home there. My sister has a home there. She lives there. And so I then do my sessions there or do my workshops there, mini workshops there. But eventually for a retreat, people have to come to that place wherever it is. So I do my work there also. And otherwise in India, and everything is happening online today. So you don't really need to go.
Yeah, and for the online sessions, is there any specific time?
It's usually like it is custom made. So like if somebody is in the US, I am not going to do it in the morning. It will be as per their timing. I go 6 baje hai, yeah, 6 o'clock their time would be my early morning the next day, and I'm okay with that. So I got used to working on a 24-hour basis, like around the clock, anytime is okay. But it has to be pre-booked before that.
Okay.
Neetta ji, again, one question is just clicking in my mind. In today's fast-paced world, many of us, in fact, are seeking balance and inner peace.
Yes.
Many of us.
Yes.
So what simple daily practices or energy techniques would you recommend for someone beginning their healing journey or something?
Yeah. So for on a daily practice, I would say that to do breath work.
Okay.
Yeah, because that calms your mind. And at the end of it, everything is within us. All the answers are within us. Yeah. So you have to connect to yourself. So to do that, I think to have breath work, to do a little bit of like just meditation, where you connect to yourself.
Okay.
So today we will close on this, and next session we will talk more about your other subjects, because it is an unending, I think.
And this is endless topic, and we can
I
go
think
on.
Audience
You
will
can
love
talk and talk, and we would listen to it.
People will get help by your sessions and all. So all the best to you, Neetta.
Thank you so much.
We wish to see you very soon and get more enlightened and more energies, good vibes from you, and learning
that
from
is
you.
more required to all people around.
Exactly.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Neetta.
Having me on this show. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.